Okay, yin-yang. All black cells should be connected orthogonally in a single group. All white cells should be connected orthogonally in a single group, so no diagonals. And a 2 by 2 area of the same color is not allowed. All right, so that means that has to be black and that has to be white. Um, and they have to be connected. So I want to connect that, and that needs to be white. Ooh, this gets tricky, doesn't it? It does not have to be of equal amounts, black and white, but I think the constraints might make that true. So it needs to be black somewhere, here or here, and they have to be connected. So I make that white, and I make that white. I mean, what if I make like black here and just white all the way around? That can be black. Um, I mean, if I just do like that, filled with black the rest of the cells, the goal is to color the cells in such a way that, nope, that's not going to work. This is not, oh, this corner is tricky because these I can't change. These were given to me. And these were given to me. Wait, so if I just do that, mm, but I need to connect. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the fact that they need to be connected. All right, so those are all connected. If I remove that, that doesn't work. I can't remove that. Oh, this is trickier than I thought. Okay, black is all connected, but white is not. I can make that. So now these all go round. The only way to connect this one. Wait, no. Yes, if I do that and make that black. Okay, and now I can make this white. These are all connected, and those are disconnected now. Ah, if I do this, there we go. Okay, that was trickier than I was expecting. One more time. Let's see. Yeah, that's got to be black because it's hemmed in on all sides. I guess I can make these white. Question is, what do I do? I could put a black one there, make that white and that white, and yeah, no, I don't want, I want, can I just do this? No, because that, oh, maybe. Okay, that's got to be black. That's got to be black. Oh, but that, yeah, that leaves a white one here. Wait, what if I make that black, that white, that's black. Yeah. Oh, tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Oh, and we need to connect. Mmm. Yeah, I've just realized having a black line that goes all the way across the middle does not work because I need to have white up here and it needs to be connected. But doing that is now separating this section. I'm thinking this one needs to be black. That gives me a lot more flexibility because that means this can be white and that can be white. Yeah, wait. Make that white and white comes. Oh wait, I'm not. See, I'm paying attention to the white being connected, but now the black. I can't change that one. Yeah, I mean that has to be white. That has to be white. All right, but I can't change this one, and I can't change that one. Once again, I am focusing on getting the white ones to connect and losing all the connectivity with the. Okay, what if we make. No, I can't make that one white, and I can't make that one black. Does this one actually have to be. What if I make this one white and that one black and that one white? So, oh, all the white, but I've disconnected the black again. Yeah, making this one black, really helps, but also really hurts. Okay, how do I connect? See, this section, it's really kind of blocked by these three. Can I see? I can't make that one white because there's no way to connect to it. And I can't, which means I can't make this one black, which means this one has to be white. Does this one have to be black? I don't think it does. Make that one black. Oh, oh, this is hard. People are probably yelling at the screen right now that they see the solution, but I am not seeing it. And I've sort of reached the point where I'm starting to go pattern blind. Okay, all of the black is connected. If I make except, ah, if I make this black, there's 4 by, and if I make it white, there's 4 by 4. So I need to change something. If I change this one to white, that doesn't, wait, if I change this one to white and that one to black and that one to black, I have disconnected the, I have 3 different white, ah. Oh, yeah, I have black all the way across, and that does not work. There's got to be a white connector. I can't change this. I can't change anything down here. Yeah, now this is the problem. Change that to black. Change that to white. Black is now disconnected. Black is reconnected. That is connected to that. Can I turn that to white? Oh, this one. Now this one, no, I can't. I can't turn that one to white because that'll make a 4 by 4. And I, yeah, okay. Those are all connected. But that disconnects this one. Wait, I can make this one black. No, because that disconnects that one. And I can't make that one white. Oh, I feel like maybe I need to just restart this. Let's clear this and restart it. Because I think I've written myself into a corner. Okay. That has to be black. Which means that has to be white. Uh, I don't like doing that. I don't like having big long lines, but that feels like something I can get away with. Okay, but this section, so I make that white. Okay, so the white is all connected. This needs to connect with that. If I make this white, then this is connected that way, and I can wrap the black around to connect that way, and I can make these white. And if I make white down here, these are disconnected, and I can't go through here because that makes a 4 by 4. I can't go through here because that makes a 4 by 4. Can I? Yeah, except now I've cut this black one off, and I can't go through that way. These diagonals that are locked in are what are kind of killing me here. Okay. Mm. 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 I just keep. How do I could just change this one to black. Is it guaranteed that there's a solution? There must be a solution. Is there any reason? Yeah, because that removes this one. What if I make these black? Okay, so we have ziggy zaggy, ziggy zaggy. We have this section. Oh, come on. Wait, if that goes to there, then that means this can go to white. Now this section is all connected, and that can go to white, and so this section is all connected. Can this go to white? Can that go to white? Yes, but I've once again, and this can go to black, and that can go to black. Okay, black is completely connected, but once again, there's a stripe of black running all the way down, and it's cutting this off from all the rest here. I can make that white, so these are all connected, but that cuts that off. And I am locked in by these. Oh, I hate this one. 13 minutes. I've been spending, I think I only spent like 3 minutes on the first one, so I've been at this one for a good 10 minutes. Okay, so now I have two two white blocks and two black blocks that I'm trying to connect. If I do that, that connects the black blocks, and if I do that, that connects the white blocks, but it creates a 4 by 4. But if I do that, that solves the 4 by 4, but it creates this. Okay, wait. What if we do that? Oh, but this one keeps me from being able. I was thinking I could sort of diagonally worm down this way. That can be black. That means that can be black. We make this white. That white. That's black. That's black. But we run into that one. That's black. But that leaves this. Ah, black. See, that can't be black. So I can't connect to it that way. And that is locked in. So that one has to be white. And this one has to be white. I don't think this is solvable. I don't think this one is solvable. Because this one has to be. Wait, it doesn't have to be white. That could be black. In fact, it has to be black, right? It has to be black because there's no way to connect it outside unless it's black, which means that's locked into being white. And because this one is locked into being black and this one is locked into being white, that one is locked into being white. And that means the only way that this black one can connect to any of the others is by somehow going up around. But if it goes all the way straight across, unless it goes straight across the top. See, but you can't, how do you connect to this without creating? Okay, so that is locked into being black. Wait, if we do that, yeah, but how do you get these three if it goes that way? Oh, yeah, that can come around, curl up. That can be black. No, it has to be white. Oh, that was painful.